Ever pondered about the massive stone heads on Easter Island and wondered, hey, did they have a gigantic barber shop? Well, before we dive into the hair-raising details, let's set the stage. Nestled in the southeastern Pacific Ocean, Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui, is home to these big-headed buddies. Officially a part of Chile, it's famous for its 800-plus stone statues called the moai. And no, they're not auditioning for a shampoo commercial, though with that stone-cold stare, they'd probably nail it. These moai are the island's silent celebrities, dotting the landscape with their long faces, literally. They're enormous, towering over us mere humans. And let me tell you, these guys are heavy, some weighing in at over 75 tons. That's the equivalent of 35 hippos stacked on top of each other. Well, hold on to your stone hair clippers because we're about to get into some wild facts and rumors about these colossal craniums. So, here's a brain tickler for you. The moai walked to their locations, and there were once trees on this seemingly barren island. Which is the fact and which is the rumor? Now let's pull this apart. Picture this. A bunch of stone giants, weighing up to 80 tons each, strutting their stuff across the island like they're on a catwalk at a fashion show. You've got to admit, it's a pretty hilarious image. But is it just a flight of fancy, or is there a grain of truth in it? On the flip side, we have the image of Easter Island, now a seemingly barren land, once lush with trees. It's hard to imagine, right? Tall, leafy trees swaying in the wind, providing shelter for the island's inhabitants and, let's not forget, some much-needed shade for our stone friends. So we've got walking stone giants on one hand and a tree-filled paradise on the other. Which one seems more plausible to you? Are you imagining the moai doing the moonwalk, or are you picturing a verdant green island complete with a tropical rainforest? Let's take a pause here. I know you're on the edge of your seat waiting for the answer. But just hold your horses. Let's revel in the mystery a little longer. Let's allow our imagination to paint vivid images. It's not every day you get to contemplate stone giants possibly having a sense of rhythm, or a barren island once having a thriving ecosystem. Just think about it, if the moai did walk to their locations, it would mean they're the original rock stars. And if there were trees on the island, well, it would mean that Easter Island was the original tree hugger paradise. Now before you start picturing Stonehenge-style tree huggers, let me spill the beans. Alright, here's the scoop. The moai didn't walk. They were transported using a system of ropes, ramps and sleighs. Now I know what you're thinking, but I heard they walked like giant stone zombies. Well friends, that's our first rumor. Now let's get to the fact, it's all about trees. Yes, you heard me right, trees. The islanders didn't have advanced machinery or alien assistance. Instead they used their best resource, wood. Teams of islanders would tie ropes to the statues and use the strength of many to pull them along tree trunk sleighs. It was a slow, laborious process, but it got the job done. So the next time you hear someone say that the moai walked, you can let them in on the truth. They didn't walk, they slid on trees, in an ingenious display of human resourcefulness and determination. So, sorry to shatter your dreams of stone giants playing hopscotch. Now that you've had a taste of Easter Island's enigmas, why don't you try your hand at unearthing some more? You've seen the stone giants, heard the whispers of their mysteries, and even had a glimpse into the truths unearthed. But let's face it, we've barely scratched the surface. There are still so many riddles waiting to be solved, so why not dive deeper? Be it through the depths of the internet or by planning a trip to this intriguing island, the world is your oyster. Or should I say your stone? Unearth your own facts, debunk the myths, or spin your own theories. Who knows, you could be the next Sherlock Holmes of Easter Island. And remember, Easter Island isn't just about the moai statues. There are petroglyphs, ceremonial villages, and who knows what else to discover. So go ahead, share your wildest theories or most fascinating facts. And remember, on Easter Island even the stones have secrets to tell.